What's going on, everybody? My name is Dean, or as most of you know me, Twisty, and today we did an interesting video. Well, not today, it was actually a few days ago. So I've got an interesting video for you today. On my live streams on Monday, we decided to do a little bit of a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type quiz. Now, on my live streams, we did the whole thing. We had the Ask the Audience, we had the Phone a Friend, and it was put together by the Goat Flopper, one of my moderators. Fantastically done. So please enjoy today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And let me know down in the comments section below if you want to see more, because we're thinking about making game night sort of a regular thing on Twitch. So if you want to see more YouTube videos like it, let me know. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so I'm loading in. As you can see, 15 questions, 1 million fake dollars on the line, 32,000 and 1,000 are our other safe points there to get through. Are we good to go?
Yes. Are you ready to win $1 million, Twisty?
Let's do it.
Before we get to these questions, you've got the chance to win $1 million here. Well, what would that do for you? But do you have any plans on what you would do with said money if you were to make it all the way?
Well, if it was Dean coins, definitely would spend it all on a raid. With $1 million, I don't even know what I would do if I did win $1 million right now. I genuinely don't have any idea. Maybe I'd move out.
Click through to your $100 question, Twisty. So here we go. The first question. Which team has won the most wooden spoons in VFL/AFL history? Is it A, Carlton, B, St Kilda, C, Melbourne, or D, North Melbourne?
And I'm thinking instantly St Kilda, because I know that they just are notoriously for failing. But lock in B, St Kilda.
This is the first question. You don't want to stuff this up.
I really don't, do I?
No, you don't.
No.
Alright. Click through, lock in B. Click
in
through,
B.
St Kilda.
It's correct! St Kilda has won the most with 27. Ooh, $100. Collingwood's lost 27 grand finals.
They have lost 27 grand finals. $200.
Yep.
Alright.
Cool.
Which team did the Greater Western Sydney Giants beat for their first ever victory at AFL level? Was it A, Port Adelaide, B, Richmond, C, the Gold Coast Suns, or D, Melbourne?
But no, I do remember this one. I was listening to the radio that day, and at three-quarter time, Gold Coast were up by like 3 points at three-quarter time, and then GWS kicked like 4 or 5 goals in the last quarter to really run over the top of them. So lock in C, Gold Coast Suns.
Alright, sure. Click through. Bang.
There you go. The Giants defeated the Gold Coast Suns after kicking 5 goals in the last quarter in round 7, 2012 at UNSW Canberra Oval.
$200 in the caddy. That's alright.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Alright, you ready to go through to the $300 question?
Alright, $300 question.
This one, you know. In what year did the Killers perform in the AFL Grand Final pre-game entertainment?
Tigers going to win the premiership in 2017. Lock in D, go.
I mean,
you gave it to a Tigers supporter.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I could have tripped you up somehow. Yeah, you're slowly...
We're slowly working my way. I mean, I've still got the 3 lifelines. I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
Oof.
Yeah.
But, let's have a go here. Now, this one might get you. Who is the only player to have polled 3 Brownlow votes in 50 games? Is it A, Gary Ablett Jr., B, Chris Judd, C, Robert Harvey, or D, Sam Mitchell?
See, I feel like the obvious choice here is Gaz. Judd, there's always the C Judd 3 votes. Harvey did win a Brownlow. Did he win 2 Brownlows? Actually, you can't answer that. I think he might have won
cheating
2 Brownlows. Ablett would have got a few at Geelong. Many more at the Gold Coast.
You're going through this question.
Yeah.
Stumped you, possibly.
No, look, I am pretty confident it's Gaz. I don't think anyone has really come close to him, so I'm gonna lock in A, Gary Ablett.
Oh.
Yes, it is! He has 53 3-vote games as of round 16, 2019. How do you know that? How do you know all his votes this year?
Hacks. Alright. We're up to your big milestone here, the $1,000 question.
Yes, this would get me
this
into
is
the safe
pivotal.
zone. This is great. All right,
the
let's do it.
Riverbod is playing music now, by the way. Which was the first non-Victorian team to win an AFL premiership? Was it A, the West Coast Eagles, B, Adelaide Crows, C, Sydney Swans, or D, Brisbane Bears / Lions? $1,000.
Alright, so Sydney won in 2005. Brisbane won in 102-03. Adelaide won in the 90s.
Well, they did win 27 here, I can tell you that.
Was it 97, 98? And I know West Coast also won in the 90s. So I'm tossing up between West Coast and Adelaide. Alright, I think the Eagles won early 90s, so I am going to lock in A, West Coast Eagles. And I'm 3.
You sure?
2, 1. Yes, I've locked it in, go, okay?
Alright.
Yes, you've done it! 92
correct.
They won. Fantastic for me.
The Crows won 1997 and 1998, back to back.
See, I was right. I knew I trusted my football knowledge. Fantastico. $1,000 in the bank. Yeah.
$1,000, Twisty.
Well, I mean, now that I have $1,000, this is something that I didn't tell you, is you must now donate 10,000 bits to the stream because I have just won $1,000.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Good. Well, no, I'm not the one here on the hot seat. I'm just asking the question. But are you ready to move
No,
on to
I'm very happy that I didn't go out in like the first couple of questions there.
Which player was reported a record 7 times for fighting in the 2004 Grand Final? Was it A, Darryl Wakeland, B, Alistair Lynch, C, Byron Pickett, or D, Jonathan Brown?
But I do remember seeing, I think it was Sunrise or something the next day, and I remember them saying Alistair Lynch has 10 weeks suspension, but he's retired, so he's fine. So I feel like 10 weeks has to be from 7 times being reported, even though all of the punches he swung missed completely.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lock in B, Alistair
B?
Lynch.
Well, you'd be correct there, Twisty.
And he was fined 15 grand. This question was only worth $2,000.
Which 2 clubs played the first match on the then named Colonial Stadium? Oof. A, Carlton and Hawthorn, B, Essendon and Port Adelaide, C, St Kilda and Fremantle, or D, Western Bulldogs and Melbourne?
Okay. Well, none of these are Richmond, so they don't help me. I do remember going to Colonial Stadium. I don't remember when it actually opened. Carlton Hawthorn.
Don't forget, you can ask the crowd. We've got this straw poll.
Oh, yeah, this actually might be not a bad one to ask the audience. Look, I'm not too sure on this one, so I'm going to ask the audience here. So we've got 67% think it's Essendon and Port Adelaide. So
are the crowd trying to duke you out here?
That is also something the chat would do, but I also don't think they're going to do that to me. So
You think they're nice boys?
yeah, I think they're
Girls,
good.
maybe?
They're good. So I might just go with their answer then and lock in Essendon and Port Adelaide.
Very lucky you've got a grateful community.
It is correct.
Double. Slowly but surely. In which year did the AFL celebrate the 150th year of Australian rules football? Not the league, but the sport itself. A, 2008, B, 2007, C, 2006, or D, 2009?
I like how you haven't put the years in orders. That's really annoying.
Has it thrown you off a little?
Getting more and more confident by the moment that it is 2008. So I'm going to lock in A.
Good choice, Twisty. It's a very good choice. Alright. $16,000 now. You've won $8,000. As of round 16 in the 2019 AFL season, who's given away the most free kicks? Is it A, Clayton Oliver, B, Scott Lysett, C, Brodie Gundy, or D, Shane Mumford?
Who's given away the most free kicks? So not counting this round. It has to be a ruckman just because they always seem to give away the most free kicks. I know Nankervis always gives away a shitload of free kicks for it. Mumford gave away like 13 free kicks in a preseason game or a NEFL game or something.
Maybe.
So I feel like he's the clumsy enough ruckman to do it. So With not a heap of
Snags.
confidence, I'm gonna lock in Sausage Shane Muffin.
Good choice.
Round 16, Shane Muffin is giving away 42 for...
As of round 16, 2019, how many AFL games has Razor Ray Chamberlain umpired in his 15-year career?
I did watch one episode of Roaming Brian this year, and it was after the Richmond versus North Melbourne game. And
Yes, that was a great episode.
Bear in mind, I never watch Roaming Brian, because I never watched Channel 7. So, I remember BT went into the umpiring rooms and he said Razor was having his 300th game next week, maybe round 11. So that's like 6 weeks of football there. My gut feeling is 302. I initially thought 306, but now just trying to do the math, feel like it doesn't add up. That it's like more than a game around, and I feel like they're trying to maybe not do that. I know they could have done that.
Proceed, Twisty. There you go.
Fantastic.
Which current AFL players played in the most draws? Is it A. Brett Deledio, B. Heath Shaw, C. Shane Edwards, or D. Jack Rewald?
The Giants had back-to-back draws like 2 years ago. They had a draw with St Kilda last year as well.
I guess you got to factor in though, Brett Deledio has been pretty injury prone.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have played. I don't know if he played in those back-to-back draws. First season, he wasn't fit for a while. I think those back-to-back draws might have happened in 2017 when Deledio wasn't actually playing. You get a couple other Richmond players in there, which makes me think that they have also played in a number of draws, and I think that Deledio would have also played in a number of draws.
You want to lock in A?
I'm gonna lock in A.
Alright,
Final
proceed,
answer.
mate. There you go.
There you go.
Good gut. You know what you can do with 6 figures?
Get a new logo for the AFL.
That's bloody alright, you good. Out of the current players, the oldest on debut was 27 years and 40 days old. Who was it? Is it A. David Mirror, B. Tim Smith, C. Ryan Abbott, or D. Alex Keefe?
I have no idea.
You don't?
No, I got no. It's 50-50
Alright, 50-50. Yes. Ryan Abbott or Alex Keefe.
Fantastic. Alright. I feel much more confident about this now. Although I really don't, because I know nothing about Ryan Abbott. I feel like Keith is like 25. I feel like if Alex Keith was the oldest player, Bruce would say it every week, because he loves him. So, I'm going to not lock in Alex Keith, I'm going to lock in C. Ryan Abbott. Correct! Yeah!
There you go. Were you at this too?
Well, yeah, that was my only thing. I was like, Bruce McAvaney, he loves dumb stats like that. So he would just come up with it every week if, and especially because Alex Keith is South Australian and Bruce is obviously South Australian. Or is Keith South Australian? Well, he plays for the South Australian team anyway.
Chat's gonna like this one.
Sorry for interrupting your broadcast. Just a bit of context. Low Chip is one of the viewers of the stream, known for notoriously getting knocked out in his Rezzies games. Continue.
How many concussions has Low Chip 210, also known as Low Chip 16, also known as Lockie P, also known as Chip Flopper, suffered in his short career?
Oh, God. I've got no idea.
Wow. Why don't you check your phone, mate? We've actually got your phone here, so I'll dial it and hopefully he picks up.
You've got it, have you?
Is Low Chip on the other end? Hello. Oh, there he is.
Low Chip, you're on Millionaire, by the way. I hope
Your time
you know
starts
this.
now. Go.
Alright, Low Chip, I need you to answer this question for me. How many concussions have you suffered in your short career? Is it A3, B4, C2, or D5?
Some kind of joke?
No, I need this. This is for $250,000, please. How
Go
many?
with,
10 seconds.
4.
4 concussions. Are you sure you're remembering that correctly? Could it possibly be 5?
Well, I'm gonna say 4.
He's gonna say
Four.
4. It's a
Alright.
lot of concussions.
That's. He said 4, but.
But I also don't believe
concussions are
him.
notorious for memory loss. So
Exactly.
how can you remember a concussion?
Yeah.
Unless you're told.
Chip's answer.
Sometimes you just gotta
Because if
trust
he's wrong,
the man.
then it's all on him.
It is.
You know what I mean?
That is correct.
Of course he doesn't
So,
remember.
are
He was
you-
concussed.
You ready to lock it in?
Lock in B for concussions.
Alright. Let's have a look. There you go. That is correct.
Did
The
you
crowd
ask
of-
him to about that before he put it in?
Yes, I got approval.
Okay,
I got approval. Alright. I've looked into the backyard for this one. When did Twisty3 create his YouTube channel? A. April 12th, 2010. B. April 12th, 2009. C. January 12th, 2010. Or D. December 15th, 2009. Look, if you get this wrong,
How
I
am I
won't be able
supposed
to
to
do
know
it.
this question? It's so
You don't
long
have it-
ago. Look at
You
that.
don't have
That's
it
like 10
tattooed on
years
your
ago.
wrist or anything?
Oh,
In Roman numerals, maybe?
this would have been much easier if you said when did Twisty3 post his first YouTube video. So that was the 10th of the 10th, 2010. And I'm trying to remember when I made the channel. I feel like it wasn't too long before that. Because before I made videos on YouTube, I hadn't watched a lot of YouTube. This was like as we were slowly getting into the broadband era of internet. I don't think I would have done it in January. The reason I say that is 2010 was my first year of being a ball kid. Yeah, I also don't think 2009 because I feel like that's too far out from when I made my first video.
Do or die, Twisty.
I know.
Would you rather go out now or have, or, you know, oh,
You're putting it off. You're putting me off here.
I don't know. You just smack your belly and go with your gut feel, mate. I can't help you.
The dramatic music's making it more tense. No, I'm going with A. Lockie, no.
Alright. Click on true, mate. Ooh! $1 million. There's one question in your way. Are you ready to see said question?
I'm thinking about the last two questions and thinking, where is this going?
Will be an interesting ending, I reckon.
Okay.
Alright, click on true.
Oh no.
When? When will AFL Evolution 2 release? Is it A, pre-end of 2019 season? B, 2027 AFL season? C, never? Or D, 2077? Ooh.
Jesus. See, I don't know where you're going with this. If you're going with serious answer, or if you're going with joke answer. Because we always joke that it's never coming out, that it's coming out in 2027, or that it's coming out in 2077 because it's Cyberpunk. But we never actually say it's coming out in the 2019 season.
Yeah.
Which it probably is.
I'm just a mere mortal, mate.
No, because I can't say with absolute certainty that this game will come out pre-end of 2019 season. I'm gonna have to lock in C. Never. Is that my final answer? Is that?
You sure? Do you want to lock in C?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't want to. I
For
feel
$1
like
million,
that's the answer
do you
would
want to
go
lock in
with,
C?
though.
For $1 million, do you want to lock in C?
Yeah. Lock in
Alright.
C. Never.
Proceed, Twisty. And
He's done
he's done it. $1 million.
It's been cancelled! It's been cancelled! It's a millionaire!
Congratulations, Twisty.
Here comes the money.
$1 million.
1 million V-Bucks.
Oh, it's going again.
See,
You won't need a stream tomorrow. You've just won $1 million.
I know, I've just won $1 million.
You
I
retire.
never have to stream again. I can retire, yes. $1 million and a free copy of AFL Evolution 2. Ooh, that's worth $1 million because it's never coming out.